All right, let's move into the 4 o'clock hour. Good to have you along for the ride. And joining us, I think from Texas, if I'm not mistaken, is where he's at today. Luke Wade is with us. Luke, how are you?
I'm doing great, guys. I was actually in your neck of the woods this morning. I played on the NBC station in Little Rock on my way through. But now I'm in Texas rehearsing.
All right, you're getting ready to go out on tour. I know you're playing in Jaunita's here in Little Rock. What, Friday night?
Friday night, that's right.
Yeah, what time are you kicking off your show, do you know?
I think it starts at 9.
At 9 o'clock. All right. So tell us, how do you feel about the whole The Voice situation and the time to be on national television and to get that much exposure over that many weeks?
Well, I've always, felt that I had something to say and something I needed to do, and so I'm excited to test that theory, like that I'm doing the right thing and that I do have something to offer to people. So I'm excited just to play for full rooms of people who know me for one thing, and give them a little bit of that, and then give them a better idea of who I am, and meet as many of these amazing, supportive people from around the country as I possibly can.
Well, today was the first day that I saw that video, the runaround, and I got to tell you, man, that's very, very cool, very nice.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to make. Like I had the idea. It's interesting whenever you don't have any money, you have to be. A lot of times, like the substitute for that is a lot of creativity.
Yeah, that's kind of how we do radio here, because we don't have any money either.
So you get to be in Southern ingenuity, and so that's a lot of what that video was. I didn't have any money, so I figured that I would just had the idea of walking backwards and using that as an effect to kind of keep the video together and keep it interesting. But that was a lot of fun, and that's the kind of thing that we do and that we love doing, like my band and I. And the people on the show don't know about that stuff yet, so I'm excited to go here and there and show them what we can do.
Yeah, it's not like you just walked out of your high school choir and onto The Voice, right? I mean, it's like you've had a little bit of a career going here already.
Yeah, I've been at it for 10 plus years, just in a serious way. And I've had I released my second album right as I started doing the voice stuff, so I didn't get an opportunity to tour on it and promote it. So I'm going to get to do that and promote that and tour on it. And while we spent the day today working on new songs and getting those together and ready for the show. So I'm excited about bringing a whole new show to people and even old fans just coming and knocking their socks off.
What's the name of your band again? It's like No Civilians or something?
Luke Wade and No Civilians is the name. It may change, but for now that's what we're going with.
Okay, so what has this show done for you thus far? I mean, how has your life changed? It really. I still am trying to figure it out, to be honest with you. Whenever I go out places, people want to take the picture with me. That's a thing. So, my life, with the exception of people's perception of me, is basically the same. But I think it's going to come, to me, the tangible difference is going to be how shows are and how effective it is in bringing people out to hear what I have to say and to be a part of the music that I make. So I'm hoping that is the most tangible difference. I know that the shows I have had have been way significantly, better attended. And I opened up for Train and Daughtry and Blue October a few weeks ago, and they knew who I was, and it was just wild. Them saying I've got to get my picture with you. My wife's going to freak out. Hearing the dudes from Blue October say that is just mind blowing. And I ran into one of my favorite producers when I was in LA, and I said, "Man, I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of yours." His name's Billy Harvey, and he's like, "Man, I'm a big fan of yours." And it's one of those things that would never happen if it weren't for the show. What did Daughtry say to you? I mean, he went through American Idol. Did you guys exchange war stories?
No, we didn't get into that. We exchanged a few pleasantries, and that was about it.
Okay, so it's opened a lot of other doors, hasn't it?
It's still kind of trickling in. There's so much that you can't do when you're on the show in terms of contracts and whatnot. I got a national booking agent out of Nashville. Fleming is the agency, and so that's opened up a lot of doors. And I'm about to, I think, put to sign with a great and high-powered entertainment attorney. And Pharrell is as far as I know, is actively working to shop me the best label deal. So
cool.
a lot of great things happening. You out here, Dave?
Yeah.
Awesome.
He looks and sounds like a nice guy. Is he as nice as he sounds?
He's a real nice guy.
Did he give?
He's really down to earth. Great advice. Just a solid human being. He's one of those, you would just be kind of you'd be inspired by him regardless of what his status was.
Well, you're going to be here at the station on Friday with our new morning show. We're looking forward to having you here. Give our listeners a little feel about what you're expecting to give them at Jaunita's. What kind of show are you expecting to deliver to them?
Well, a word that Pharrell uses. He uses the word topography a lot, and he uses it to describe the kind of highs and lows in music that you need to make it connect and to make it interesting. So you can expect a lot of topography. There's going to be really funky, fun highs and like really, really like personal, emotional like sections in the set. But it's all going to be I'm going to stick around. I'm going to meet everybody that I possibly can. As of yet, I haven't left the venue without meeting everyone who wanted to meet me. So it's my intention to stay and to meet everybody I possibly can and just bring a show and make sure everybody has an awesome time and leave saying that they had one of the best nights of their life. That's my goal, and I think we can do it.
All right, I got one last question for you, and I'll let you out of here, and that is this. You're from Texas. How in the good Lord's name did you able to do blues like you're doing and not CNW?
Well, I mean, it's about of the talents that I have. One of them is to fairly in a brave way just follow who I think that I am.
Okay.
And not really sacrifice that. And so I really connected with the way that soul music can take a message and a simple message and make people feel it. It's a different kind of story and a story that I connect to in a stronger way.
All right. Well, I'll look forward to seeing you on Friday morning. You get in there, keep on practicing, and you get ready to knock them dead Friday night at Jaunita's.
All right. Yes, sir. We'll see you Friday night.
All right. Thank you very much, Luke Wade.
Thank you so much.